Hello, everyone. My name is Tom from Confidant Community. Today, I'd like to take this opportunity to share one experience with RTDRS. And the case I'd like to share also is with regarding so-called tenants who repeatedly have the rent payment late and how you are going to deal with this. And I'd like to probably take a few minutes, just give you a quick rundown on what's happened and how did we do this through RTDRS and what's the lesson learned through the whole process. So the first thing first, this particular tenant actually is a situation where we called inherit from their parents. So basically, his family with us for the last few years. Parents are great, pay rent on time, taking care of property. Overall, great family. So fast forward, the family move out, but the kids grow up, and they are both having. There are two kids, two sons. They both are having pretty good income, good job, and parents basically asking us they are going to move out due to some job relocation. However, kids are still like to stay in the same house, and if they can basically inherit this lease. Given the past historic record, we don't feel this is a problem. So basically, we just allow the two children took the lease from the parents. So again, those kids are great kids. We went to do the inspection after they took over the lease. House was in good condition. So everything looks good except one issue. For whatever reason, pretty much almost every single month, their rents were late. And we trying to communicate with one of the one of the sons who is the main contact, and he was also pretty slow on responding to what we are asking. So the situation basically reached to a point. Pretty much every month you have to chase after him and just trying to figure out where the rent is. And I'm pretty sure many landlords can basically resound what kind of situation I'm talking about. And that particular experience was not that great. So after a few times chasing around after late, actually the other thing also good is those kids does pay rent at the end, but the communication was pretty slow. Very little reason to tell you what happens when you send an email, call them. There's normally take a few days with a few words came back to us, sometimes not even work. So after that, we feel there is some probably problem in terms of how they're managing their finance, which unfortunately we are not their parents, so we need to figure out what is the best way to taking care of this. So what we did is we did filed RTDRS for those people who those landlords who are new to this acronym. So RTDRS basically stands for Residential Tenancy Dispute Resolution Services, which is provided by Alberta government. Is an alternative in terms of going to court if you have rental related issues. Normally they are very quick, fast, effective. So, and the other benefit I do like it a lot is actually the way how they can uh, complete it online. And I think on this regard, RTDRS did fabulous work in the last few years to optimize their process. Used to be you have to go there in person, file the files. There is things you may or may not get it right, then you have to redo it again. And then you have to attend in person, drive back and forth, um, just for a simple unpaid rent, which is quite a straightforward case most of times. Once you got the case routed, you have to have that order to be filed by yourself to go to the provincial court. So the whole, and also you need to do, I believe, notary oath, those kind of pretty tedious process. But now it's all online, and even better, RTDRS took initiatives, and they basically taken care of all the working flow process, make the whole thing really works flowing effectively. So I really, really think RTDRS deserves a very, very good praise in terms of how they make things work for landlord and for the tenants if they have any issue. Long story short, we went, filed RTDRS once, and this time we noticed the tenants replied very quickly, say, yeah, we will get this taken care of, can you guys remove? And we definitely know they are good kids, just have some issues in terms of managing their finance. So we are hoping that's going to do them good. So we basically actually, after they paid rent again, we removed that RTDRS request. So basically you can send the request to RTDRS few days before the hearing date, and just let them know, say, yes, the case has been resolved, and no need to spend any more time. Unfortunately, things happen again.